Welcome to this little video. I am about to rebuild my multidimensional function plotter called Imaginizer, and this shall at some point replace the old version that I built years ago, and I still have a video on my channel about that without any voice. But yeah, this is a normal linear function, y equals x. This is shown by s, or the function for y being the same as the function for x. I could also implement our beloved sine function or cosine. And maybe you know that if you have sine and cosine together, it's a circle. Might even make an ellipse or just a bigger circle. And I might as well use the third dimension. And now I will go into this mode and move along or across the 3D space. And then you can see that this is actually not straight and we are in a 3D space. And now I have added plus t, which means I can control a time parameter. Can also animate this without having to drag it. The time control is still a bit buggy, and also I'm not sure if I need to probably improve the program overall to draw more stuff at once. That's this so far, and you see there are also other functions that are a bit more involved. You also see that colors can change easily. I can define functions for R, G, and B. I can also set the lower and upper limits and the step length for each of the segments. These are single segments that are drawn. I will just turn this function off and turn this function on. This is something like a cylinder maybe. And I can control how it moves. I guess it's a sheet of something. And this is wireframe mode. I also have the surface mode where I just draw the surfaces. And you can also see the colors moving about a bit. Not sure if that's easily visible because the sheet also moves. I guess the colors go closer together eventually. If I drag T to 0, the colors are much more broad, and if I drag T further up, the colors are a bit more together, and I guess this effect comes from the tangents function there. And I have a different function as well, which is even more complicated. I don't know what it does right now. I can just drag it a bit. I guess it's also some kind of flag or sheet of paper that is waving a bit. And the colors are also coming closer together over time. I guess that might be because we multiply with t. And also divide by t. I hope it doesn't lead to any divide by 0 errors. I may not move the color to, or the time to 0. So now the color is more together rather than apart. But yeah, I could also do things like do a cosine here. And this is some kind of vase, it seems. And this is only going from -3 to 3, so it's not a full circle. I will see whether I can animate this somehow. Maybe it's some kind of time thingy, or yeah, it's definitely rotating somehow and changing its width, or the width is moving. I want to show you, there's this gap. I can make this gap a bit bigger by starting with a higher negative number. I can also close this gap. Now there is an overlap. Guess I can also show you the wireframe of this. And maybe fly into this thing. I guess I'm sort of in this thing now. Can also try to fly in from the bottom. Is this a bottom? I guess it's somehow a curved thing that where the entrance is difficult to find. Might just fly through it and land on top. Anyway, these are the kinds of things I plan to do. I might try to build a Mobius thing strip at some point. But this is it for now. Thank you for watching.